up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Open Book Season 2. And this week, I got my guy coming back with me on the couch. Go ahead.
King Dot, Mr. Motivational Monday, a.k.a. Mr. Black and Sexy, a.k.a., you know, just whatever you want to call me, but, you know, just
I call him Dark
me.
Chocolate.
You know.
What I'm saying? All that good stuff. So,
And all that.
all right. So, tell people what's been going on with you lately.
Just moving around, getting stuff together for my family, you know, getting ready to work on, like, my clothing line. Actually, it's dropped. Like, I gotta just
What?
push it more.
You didn't bring me
like,
no t-shirt? Really?
I don't got nothing
Oh,
on
I
me.
was
Like,
about to say,
I don't.
like-
I would have brought something for real. I'm gonna check back in with me in like a couple of days.
Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
But I got everything together after talking to a lot of people.
Okay.
That's just the first step, because my step with that is like expanding to like smaller stores, but like like Sheiks and stuff.
Oh,
like
you've
that.
been moving.
I got to. Like, once you get the ball, you gotta go ball out. So, you know, personally, that's just that. You know what I mean? That's just separate from my music. Just me, just wanting, you know, and just supporting my daughter, mom, because she sells her onesies and glasses. So I just invested into her without nothing, like wanting nothing in return. Just like.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, she had my back for a cool minute. Like, you feel me? Like, through all this stuff I've been going through, her and my girl, like, just... So I had to, like... You know, I just felt like I had to.
They get along? They good? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like,
so,
more than me. Like,
okay, I think I remember you saying that. Okay, yeah.
For sure, I'm outnumbered. Outnumbered, like,
Good.
between them, the kids, all that, like... I'm outnumbering to everybody.
So you just here to help out and do what you gotta do.
I think that's all I'm here for. Is just
like, I believe it too.
To be
that's
a
all
provider.
That's all you're
so
good for.
Care, yeah. You gotta be willing to take that road though. That's a big road.
True. I mean, you got kids. How many you got? Two, yeah.
I got mine and hers. Two. Yeah, two girls. It sucks.
No, it doesn't. You have a boy to watch.
Well, it's cool. I got my godson, so it's cool.
Watch, you're gonna have a son.
Probably he gonna be black.
So
it's cool. Like,
Chocolate,
I'm just letting him
guys,
know. Like,
don't let him do that.
Nah, he gonna be black though. You feel me? He just
like,
gotta be. I gotta make sure he comfortable. I wasn't always comfortable with like being black. Like,
that's because it was like a light skin versus dark skin thing back in the day. But now we're
for
good,
sure in the '90s we didn't win like that. Like,
y'all sure
so
did.
Coming up, and then it's like we
Shamar Moore had y'all niggas.
Yeah, and I was just at home watching Criminal Minds. I'm like, this one got this guy. Should have for
and
sure.
Then Chris Brown came out and didn't help y'all at all.
So, you know, we gotta recuperate. So back then I didn't have we had Flavor Flav, like, and that wasn't cool.
You did not do that.
They called me that in high school. I should be like one of them school bombers by then, but it's cool. Like,
I'm so hurt. I'm hurt for you.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, I know we had Flavor Flav. I kid you not.
I'm so... Whoever did that, fuck you. Like, that's so
No, for real. That's why, like, in a lot of my old songs, like, to get my confidence, that's what I would, like, aim at. I would talk about that. Like, Mr. Black and Ugly, all that. Like, I'd be talking about that stuff, and it just built my character to, like, you know what? I'm really fine as fuck. Like, what is you talking about? Like,
what you mean?
What do you mean? Like, it took some mirror talk, like, but, you know, I'm here.
But you here now, so
for
you're
real.
good. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the clothing line real quick.
Okay.
So, what's the motivation behind it? What's it called? When can we expect it?
It's dropping under my label name under Moneyville, but it's like a part of like it's the Time Is Money part section. Okay. So basically, the logo is what is it? Not the sandal, is it the sandal? Like the one with the sand drop as for the time?
Oh, the sandal. Yeah.
You know, so it's basically that. When it's sand coming from the top, was the dollar and cent sign, and it's going down into like dollar bills and stuff like that. Okay. And they say time is money on it. Okay. But the way it is like the I is the little two dots for the that's on the you know the number, the digital clock.
Oh, okay.
So it's that, and then the O is it's a clock.
Okay.
It's dope. I'll show it to you.
Yeah,
it's dope. Like
that's
hella dope.
And
I got some other logos I gotta get, but it's baby steps. Like I gotta
one step at a time.
Yeah, you know I gotta feed it into it, and I already dropped these as shirts. But now like somebody's like, we need sweaters. So I'm like,
winter time.
So I'm gonna come with the sweaters, just a sample pack. Okay. Then I'm gonna just figure the whole little thing around it.
Who are you gearing towards? Is this just like a men's line or?
Nah, it's unisex? It's a family. I'm trying to run do it family urban thing because it's like
Okay.
urban clothing. So I want to make sure I got his and hers, but I do have separate. So outside the Time Is Money, I have the Money Girl logo, which is dope. It's like some lips with the lipstick as the blue honey, right? And and then the words say Money Girl, but it's like from the lipstick pattern.
Yeah.
For the females, I already like show like a preview of the stuff, and it was like I need it.
Okay. Sound like some good shit, but
not like the only thing about me with my clothing is I'm very like picky about my peoples.
That's good.
And about making sure I'm not like breaking their pockets like the other big names is too, but I also need to be respected about my prices and choices because it costs to do this stuff.
It does, but name your price, and if they are gonna support you, they're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, for sure. So. Like my sweaters is for sure gonna be like, cause it's embroidery, it's gonna be like $50. I'm gonna try to. Exactly.
I already know. I've looked this shit up. So I already know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, even like certain stuff I gotta do. You gotta learn the difference between screen printing and direct to garment stuff. Like, it's a lot. Yeah, so you gotta really be focused and wanting to invest your money and believe in yourself. So yeah, I got some stuff though because I'm ready.
I'm ready too. So you got that. I don't want a Money Girl one. I want the other one.
I got you. No, for sure.
No disrespect to the Money Girl one, but
you know, some people just feel like it's too girly for them, and some people still want that. Like they don't want to.
I like the idea of the sand dial. That's why, or the sand thing. So I think that one kind of represents me a little more. My tattoo actually means like time is. Thank you. It means time heals all. So to me, like stuff like that, the meaning behind that kind of means more to me than the blue lips to you. So
right.
Just saying.
That's for real because like I even got questioned about that before. Like, what do you mean by that? Time is money. Time is not money. And I told them like,
your time is valuable.
It is, and that's what I told the person. Like, your time is valuable, and every chance you get alive, you got time. Right. You can't get time back. It repeats.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't want the same problems to repeat, so you want to grow within time, and all you have is the time that you're given, and that's all the time you got to make that money. Like half of your time, if you break it down to 24-hour, it's like 8 here and all that. 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours to like give yourself, 8 hours to work, and then you left with like what, another 8 or whatever. Like so, you gotta. That's where your extra side come in because you're given 8 already to work. To whoever you work for or whatever you do as work. And like I gave myself a goal. Like what I do, I gotta make $300 a day for the 7 days a week. I'll be making 6 figures just off of me.
I need to know what you're doing. Look,
it's just about like planning and strategizing.
Okay.
Like having something to hustle.
Okay.
And to put your mind to it, I feel like you could do whatever. It didn't always be a $300 thing until I got a product that I know for sure. I know I can make $300 a day. Okay. Legally too, like you know what I mean? So I had to just put everything in. It took time, patience. That's how I really grew to know time was money. Like,
which goes with your logo. Okay,
you know what I mean?
There's a whole thing behind it.
My brain worked crazy. Like, I talk your ear off, but you gonna be like, damn. Like,
no, tell me shit. Look, we got time after shit. Look. So let's go ahead and jump right into your new project, Bag Season. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did the concept of that come about? Obviously, you said a lot right now, so
my Bag Season concept, like I want to say it came from just like being in the money motivated mind state.
Okay.
Not like to think like, oh, money the root of all evil concept. Just like it's time to have fun and live. Like I went through trying to do whatever, been in the streets or whatever. Your goal is to everybody make everything about money because we wasn't born with it, so we don't know how to cope with having a lot of money. So now when I put the term Bag Season, it's a celebration. Okay. Like you're on your shit, celebrate. Just don't let everybody else's problems become your problem. Bag Season means you're clearing off your plate and it's time for you to relax. Yeah. You know how many people make so much money and don't get to enjoy their money because everybody else is I need, but you're not allowed to focus on your needs because as soon as you say no, it's you're the bad guy, fuck you, this and that.
True.
So Bag Season is really just a celebration time. All the music is on there. It's like party type style music, but it's just the type of music when you hear it, you're like, all right, for sure, I'm gonna get this dope. Like I'm in the even if you like you probably want to listen to it on your way to work because work's boring. Depending on what you do, work is boring.
Listen to what was the one you have coming out?
Made for This.
Yeah,
that's
I listened to that to work this morning.
Oh my! I'm telling you, like I listened to that song. I was on live. I don't know. You don't got me on Facebook. I was on live, and I posted a matter of fact on my story. Yeah, when I had my foot out the window and all that. Like, the real, because it was just like one of those like, boom. Jay commented on that too. He's like, bro, you're the epitome of energy.
No, for real. Like, I literally told my homegirl, I was like, King Dot's coming back, and I just need his energy on my show, so I'm with it. Like,
nah, I think that's what I study. Like, I'm like, bro, what can I do different than any artist when I come like to interviews or even studio sessions with people? And it's like, bro, bring that energy. Yeah. Bring that energy, that confidence, because that it excites everybody else. It's just it's a virus.
Positivity,
yeah. So I'm like, man, let's go. But yeah, Bag Season is dope. But the concept of made for this, because when I've been planning Bag Season for like 2 years, and I did what every artist do. This song, no, we gonna scratch this because of this reason, and now it's like I can give it to y'all.
Did you this your first mixtape?
Second. It's my first under this new name.
Okay, yeah, because I was looking for. I was like, I don't know if this is his first one.
It's it'll be my third altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped 2 when I was just starting up, recording on myself, trash that shit to me. But it's like I go back and listen to it because I go back and I'm like, all right, shit, you're hard now. Let's do it for real.
You're way better now. Fuck it.
No, like I be like, the hell is this? You feel me?
You get mad about your old projects? Like, who the fuck let me put this out? Like,
honestly, yeah and no.
Okay.
I don't, because I feel like it's homework. It's my history. It's my history for me. Okay. Because I don't study a lot of rappers, but the ones I came up on, and then once like I'm like, all right, I want to know how y'all come up with them, like projects that we feel like is classic. What is consistent as a classic? So that's not a classic. Okay. Maybe for me, anybody that's a fan for me, because people still bring up my old stuff. Oh, okay. But I mean, like that's what makes me listen to it. Yeah. Because I'm like, they like, yeah, back then when we was jerking, you at the dope party. I'm like, yeah, let's not talk about that.
Right. We on some new shit.
But no, the reason why it's like I always got to go back because people always bring it up. Like, oh yeah, Cat Out the Icon, Cat Out the Icon. I'm like, y'all not gonna let that go? So
no.
Yeah, no. It's me. So I'm like, all right, cool, boom. But my old music is like, it's just homework. Okay. But it's cool.
Helps you to study yourself.
But I do be like, fuck. Because that was at the time I'd be like, I don't know why, but I did music that I wanted people to hear, but I didn't want people to hear around me. But now, like, I'm finna play this.
Right, play my own shit.
Like, yeah, for sure. Like, I went downstairs and I think my girl was playing, like, swipe music for her family and
stuff. That's my song.
And I'm like, do I hear, like, my daughter love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my daughter damn near.
It's literally a hype song. Like, so no matter, honestly, for the first 2 times I think I listened to it, I really didn't listen to the lyrics. Right. I was just like hype off the beat and like the cadence of you guys. And the next thing I know, I was like, oh wait, they're talking about some real shit. Hold on.
Yeah. Like, but that's cool. Like I learned with music, no matter what you do to grab their attention, grab them first. Yeah. Once you grab them, then you can lock them in. Yeah. So long as something grab you. If you by the first time you hear it and it's like nothing there, it's gonna be a while before it's something. Like I would have to hope you're around somebody that keep forcing this on. Like, wait, you sleep on this? Like, then you're like, oh shit, I didn't really listen to it. Yeah. So
that's happened a lot to me.
Yeah. So that's how I'm telling you. Like when I did Made for This, I don't know why I said, oh shit, this is it. For real, because the concept behind that song just fucked me up. Like I had to get in that mode because I wrote it like a couple of days after my loss. Okay. So I was stuck. I was in Vegas because that's where we was at the time, and I'm like in front of the Bellagio. You seen the cover, right?
Yes.
I was in front of there. That's why we used that. I thought that with was the waterfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see it all at the top where my name at. That's the sign, and then in the background it's like where I'm like this with the money. Yeah, it's the water going up.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was at when I wrote it. So when I first wrote the song in the hood, like I was right there, but like FYI, I got that beat for $20. Yeah, for sure.
Like it's yours?
For sure. Shout out to my boy VZ, you feel me?
It's not like, leasing, because I heard there's a difference between leasing and owning beats. I was like, what?
You know, when you know the producer personally, like, you know, it's yours. When he just like, here, bro, just give me this. Like, you feel me?
Shout out to VZ.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out my boy VZ. But plus, like, since I did like a promotional deal, independent deal with 90K Records, shout out to them too, and 90K Light Skin. But when I did that, we making sure he gonna get whatever we get off our streamers. You know what I mean? So I get my percentage, the label get theirs, and we're going to make sure he get his too. So that $20 beat is going to make him more than $20.
So is that the label thing you were talking about last time?
Yeah.
Okay, because last time you couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, because
so
it wasn't nothing at first, and then I finally signed.
Okay, congratulations.
So thank you. I finally signed. Like, it took a while for me to, go over it. You like, all right, let me see what I'm going to do.
You got a lawyer?
Nah, well, I know the stuff. I had, when I was in prison, I had the book, when I was
I
reading,
forgot you've been to prison. You're fine.
I was reading, you know what I mean? Somebody gave me the book. They was like, I know you would like it. I'm like, for sure,
right.
Because I was different in jail. I was different than most rappers. They'd be, rapping and shit. And I always told people, honestly, it might be somebody in here, though, but none of these inmates really can do nothing for your music right now. Focus on the plan. For real, they don't have a plan. They just I rap. I literally told the person, I give you a band, bro. Matter of fact, I give you 5 bands, bro, on my soul. If you really believe that you can outnumber my cousin Kim Malik, and he really doing this shit for he oh, I can I ain't never dropped a song or video, but I bet you my first song do more numbers than his top song. And I said, are you serious, bro? I like the confidence, bro. Bro,
sound good.
So when we got out, it wasn't that easy. Because like I said, if you're a real artist, you're not just going to want to put out anything.
True.
Because it follows you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put your work in something. And some stuff be dope.
Yeah.
Some people be having something dope. It's just, if you're a person that listens to music, you're going to be like, why this quality? Why did you settle for this?
Yeah.
This beat, not all that. It's people pick trash ass beats sometimes.
Yeah.
And just
because they want to go out there.
Yeah, so... Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let's talk about any collaborations on here we should be aware of.
Yeah, I should have. I'm probably gonna put one take on the remix to Made for This.
Okay.
Or whatever. I might.
Oh, you're doing a remix. So is this whole mixtape just you? You're by yourself?
It's just me and a few people I let get on it.
So how did that come about? How do you decide who's gonna be on what and where? Because everybody's vibes or everybody's style is different, kind of. So how do you decide, okay, you're going to sound good for this beat, you're going to sound good for this song?
Either being a fan of their music, all right, so it could come across many ways. I could be, we didn't work before or whatever, and it's a track for track, I like how you work. Or you like this beat, I hear it. For sure, I like the way you did this. It's something that I'm trying to get Jay on, but I wrote the hook.
Okay.
But I told him, I just need his sound for this particular hook because it's ratchet, and I like his sound, and I feel like it's gonna go better than what I will present it. And I want my stuff to be what it is. Whether I gotta take myself out of a certain solution and put somebody else in it to add it, then I have to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get Jay on there for sure, TY on there. We got a session coming up. I'm always with that. Man.
Yeah, y'all have 1,000 songs together.
Yeah, no, we don't. Actually, you'll be surprised.
No, you guys are always together though.
Yeah, but he just dropped something too. Him and Jay, they just dropped their project.
I know. I heard it and I like it so.
I was in the studio. I'm proud to say that for sure. Hell yeah, and I was like, I was listening to stuff when they was writing it, and I was like, this, I can't wait.
I heard it, and I was like, no, we're not ready for this yet. It was so fucking dope. So shout out to
shout out to them, because I like the processing.
I love Jay. I'm a huge fan of Jay the Dark Skin. Huge.
I like Jay. I tell him, bro, you be sleeping on yourself.
He do, because his sound is so light, but it's still I listen to
this
all day. Yeah,
it's that swag. Talking to him and then hearing his songs,
right.
What the?
Right.
For sure. I said,
this is you.
I'm trying to do some stuff with him. I just got hit up on Instagram from some young singer in Vegas.
Okay.
So I'm finna see what we can do with that.
Okay.
Hopefully I got something for y'all on there.
I got a singer out here for you too if you need one.
Man, female rappers. This is one female rapper that's she from the West Coast, but I think she out in Texas right now.
Okay.
Her name Katie.
Oh.
Katie Chanel. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's her name.
To me.
For sure, dope.
Yeah. I love female rappers.
She a Sag.
Okay, makes sense.
For sure.
Come through to the show. Look, what makes this different from your other projects that you've done? Aside from the fact that you were starting off and all that, what makes this project different?
I think my thought process.
Okay.
My mode, where my mind is.
Okay.
Is I know I'm more confident.
Okay.
So that my first ones was more of me testing the waters. At that time, I think I didn't want to do hooks. I wasn't good at hooks, so it's like if I liked something, I either went to find beats that had hooks already on them.
Oh, okay.
Or I would find people to just do the hooks. So my songs would basically be about whatever they make it at that time. But now it's just like
I know that'd be hard.
It kind of was. Now that I got this process now, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it because now you're sitting there working on something, and they might be talking about something that you really don't want to. And and you have to go with either finding somebody else or trying. And the hook might be hard, but it's like, now I gotta talk about something I don't want to talk about. You know
That's literally the first thing I think of, like, when I hear music. Does the verse match the chorus? Because the chorus is like the meat of the story, and it's like, okay, if you're talking about something completely different, it's like, how did this work out? Like,
I want to do kind of. It's gonna be hard. I low key want to put it in the story mode, like pattern when I do the track list.
Okay.
It's all on where I go with the recording of it.
Yeah. So, speaking of you being more mature and like thinking differently when it comes to your music, how do you deal with negative comments and backlash from people who don't like your music?
I rarely get that now.
I know. How do you deal with it?
I mean, only the weak run away from what they really want to do. You can't hear the good without the bad.
True.
You know, so I deal with it. I listen. I have to listen because it be truth in some of them like comments and stuff. And I might say, you know what? Let me go see what this is. And if my majority rules don't like that stuff that I tried to fix for that one person, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? But I'm open for any like feelings. Like somebody told me like you need to do a song with a Mexican rapper. But I was like, I'm like, why? Because everybody else did. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's not my aim to jump on a wave. I am the wave.
True.
Like, so I'm trying to figure out something to get them to jumping on what I got going on.
Okay.
Because of course Snoop Dogg did something before, like YG was doing it. He set it off with the new people.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, why would I go in that route? Like, I didn't try to write to the stuff too. It's not like I can, but it's then I quickly get on some stuff like, fuck this.
To be honest with you, like, this is not to shade any Hispanic rappers or anything like J Balvin and all that stuff. But when Snoop Dogg and YG and Tyga did it, it was kind of like, all right, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly change the song when the Mexican rapper comes up. Honestly, because one, I don't understand it, and two, it's just, to me, it's just not a vibe. Like,
I would have to, exactly, and I would have to find the right one. I'm not trying to find a Mexican, a Hispanic artist that's like, I want them to have some swag and stuff. I don't care.
Right.
Like, fall before it. I just want the swag. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know you're aiming for the same crowd. Like, I want my fans to be able to engage all the way. Like, it'd be cool to do something with like, oh boy, you said J
Balvin.
Yeah, it's cool because I like, but in the studio, I don't understand him, and I'm pretty sure like, I don't want to like fault him for being mad at me for keep asking like, hey bro, what did you say?
What are you saying? Like, yeah, you know, iPhone got that translator app now.
They do. I seen that. I don't know how you buzz that. Do I just like press record and then like listen to him and pick up his stuff, and then I just translate it? I don't know, but probably do something with like a pop artist before I do something with a rapper.
Definitely do that first.
Like with something with a like
and then
Hispanic pop
later.
artist. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going big. Like, if I gotta do it, I'm
Spanish
going big.
though, like straight Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Forget it. Why not? I mean,
I think pop would actually blow over better, kind of like a Jennifer Lopez type of deal. I think that'll blow over better. We'll get there.
Like, yeah, it's baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps, you know what I mean?
So, do you have a favorite project or a favorite song on the project? I'm sorry.
Right now, so far. I do. Right now is for sure Made for This, my single.
Oh, I was gonna ask
that. But like I love that song because, like I said, just the breakdown and even from getting the cover to be exactly how I wanted it to, and the whole process and like the beat. Listening to the beat before the engineer got to it versus like when he got to it, I'm like, oh shit, I really love it now because once it finally got mixed and all that, I was like, oh, whoa. That was the song that had me like, oh yeah, I gotta get this done because it's gonna be hard. So far, Made for This, that's my first favorite right now because that's probably like the only song that I've really been.
Do you have one you want us to listen to for sure?
Outside of Made for This, I for sure need them to run that up. I think my song called Boss.
Okay.
Because of the term, like what I'm talking about, I'm basically talking about like becoming the boss, like just feeling like a boss.
Yeah.
Just,
okay. You see my pen?
Like, you know what I mean? You, know you see it, like, you know, I feel like that's everything that I talk about. I want people to understand, like, it's a mental thing.
Okay.
Rich at mind, rich at spirit.
Yeah.
It'll help you live your life better because you're focused on what you want.
Okay.
And I feel like when that cloud cover you up, you tend to feel like everything is going bad. But shit be going bad when it's going good too.
True.
But the good starts to outweigh it because you won't let it. So I want people to listen to that song Boss because it talks about going from eating ramen to steak and shrimp, which that's not even a high class like meal. But you know, people think like from where we come from, you know, hearing I'm gonna go get some steak and shrimp from like we ordered some steak and shrimp, they be like, damn, I bet that costed like you know what I mean? Like I think at Fridays, they little surf and turf is just like 2016, you know, steak and shrimp meal. Like, oh my god. Are you?
Yes, I found out in 2010.
Oh my goodness, are you? Hey man, look, I feel sorry for anybody that's allergic to seafood. It is the
best looking food ever. I be watching all the people like when they crack open the crab and it come out and it's all buttery and I'm like, I can't have nothing. I have tuna like out the can. I can't have like Mahi tuna. I can't, or Ahi tuna, I can't have that.
I don't even be trying to do the breakdown. It's all the same to me because I can eat it. My little brother came. One of my little brother D3. He one of my artists. He can't eat seafood.
See, so he knows my struggle. I be so sad.
Like, I go get like I support my peoples. So when they make their seafood place and stuff, he just be looking at me. And I be like, so how much like allergic are you? Is the smell gonna make like? Is the smell like? Are you gonna die if I let you taste it?
I carry
like, bro, I might. I told him to do that. He said it's not worth it. I said, bro, go check it out. Bro, I'm gonna keep you alive. Yeah, it is.
It's not because what if I go into anaphylactic shock?
See, now when you put it like that.
I went to go see my doctor. I was gonna have an allergy test. But he told me to ask, or he asked me like, oh, you know, how do you feel when you smell it, or it's around your food. Like my food can't be next to it. I can't be in the room when it's cooking. He was like, oh, you're gonna need an EpiPen. So he gave me 2 EpiPens, and I have to carry them.
And that's just for being around it.
That's just being around it. I'll start to feel like I'm suffocating, so I have to walk out. People think that that's not a thing, but it really fucking is. I be over here dying. Like,
no, I believe
I gotta walk out the room. Like, so it sucks. Dangerous. I be watching TV like. Okay, so here's like even worse. My mom went to Red Lobster, bought all this seafood, and she bought biscuits. Mind you, they're in 2 separate boxes, 2 separate bags. I took a biscuit and ended up with an allergic reaction. Oh, man. That's how bad it is.
It's reckless out there for y'all.
It's so sad.
So, but yeah, you know, the point, like I said, the point of the song is like, it's a good meal, you know what I mean? You know, so I basically refer to like how we on our shit. Basically, it's this time around, it's 2020. Okay. And I want people to be like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going wrong, but like, let's dwell on the stuff that's going right. Right. So I'm trying to, basically, I wanted to bring the vibes out. It's basically a vibe, like, because somebody's like, oh my God, but are you going to bring that pain? And I'm like, I mean, it's just, I don't just channel pain because I ain't out there trying to make myself sad.
I'm glad you said that because that was actually one of my questions. I was going to ask if you were going to kind of turn down your music.
Yeah, my next project, I got some stuff. I'm working on more than one. That's why it'd be hard to get this stuff together because I need to know what's going to go for this, what's going to go for that. Okay. So on my little hike, my back season, it's just like, all right, let me just throw that in there. Right. And then like, I'm going to give them that and then I can work on what I want to work on for 2021. Okay. So I just want to give them that because it's just, I feel like it's going to sum up my 2020 year. Okay. Since I started really being focused back on music and stuff. And with that, I'm going to come back with some other stuff and it's going to be all the way around. You know, I just get tired of talking about certain stuff.
Yeah, I feel
you know what I mean? It's like the pain, like, oh, this happened.
Do you ever write while you're in pain? Like, is it?
I wrote Made for This in pain.
Oh.
That's why I be like, I don't know how to, it doesn't really come out that way. Yeah. Okay, got it. My mind is like, because I preach myself not to worry about the bad shit. Okay. Yeah,
no, like that's
death,
good.
All that stuff. Yeah. Because I know it comes. So do I keep crying about it or do I just understand it? Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's hard for me to get in the vibe.
Yeah, because we get enough of that from everybody else. So.
I could bring it out on my turned up stuff too to let you know it's really a celebration. It's a celebration of life, like birthdays, and a celebration of death of their homecoming. So it's all on how a person believes and what they believe in. So I just can't channel myself to be like so sad.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I can't. And
everybody grieves differently with situations. So your situation or the way you grieve could help somebody. Like, this is how I grieve too. Like, he helped, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody does want you to cry.
And I can't cry a river. I left that to JT.
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
You feel me?
Shut up.
But yeah, so basically, like,
if you didn't get that reference, you're too young for it.
Too young for sure if you didn't get that.
Right.
Like, anybody that's, like, in a Rob Wave mode, I'm going to say, I mean, Backseat is going to be the song.
Okay.
Anybody that's out there sleeping on somebody's couch and just feel like giving up, Backseat season is what you're going to want to listen to. It's not me stunting on y'all. It's me motivating y'all. Because y'all, like, it's something about money that people feel like is what it is, and it's what society put on it. Everything got a price to it. Even love, crazily, you know what I mean? So it's like, you can't survive broke.
True.
And I got kids, and I got a mom, and my girl got a mom. Because I tell my girl all the time, like, bro, your mom works, and she sleeps. She gets off in the daytime and be sleep. Until she got to go work at night, and she's in this house, and or she's paying this rent and whatever mortgage on it, and don't get to enjoy it.
Right.
I don't want to be in that position. And your mom worked hard.
Yeah.
So I salute to everybody that work hard, but I feel like if you hustle harder, if you want to work, cool. But if you hustle harder and give yourself a plan to go, then you're gonna be cool. And that's just all I want people to get from this bag season is to build a plan, like. Build yourself a plan. Don't build their plan. Don't live the life they want you to. Live your life and build your plan. Yeah. Because people don't.
Okay.
People don't. Like.
That's so motivational. I love it. Look, it ain't even Monday.
Man, you know.
So how would you categorize your music?
Like what you mean?
Like what genre would you put it in?
Shit, rap.
Just
not hip hop, because I feel like hip hop is still like the boom pow, like right?
Poppy.
Like.
I don't know. I
don't know. Like, what's hip hop though? Like,
what is hip hop?
Or like, is it hip hop or is it? And do I do the like? Am I doing hip hop and rap is just the New York style stuff, the original stuff, like Big Daddy Kane, or?
When I think of rap, I think of the old school,
right?
Like that. When I think of hip hop, I think of the baby,
the new school stuff. So I guess you could say hip hop.
Hip hop, okay.
I mean, when we upload it, we put it like hip hop, like / rap.
You never met me before, and you were trying to describe your music without saying it's you. How would you describe it?
Just energy.
Okay.
Like a vibe.
Okay.
Like you gotta listen to this. You ain't heard this, bro? Yeah. Like if you ain't know it's me, I'm gonna tell you like it's not me.
Okay.
Because it's a vibe.
Before? I feel like you've
done that.
Okay. I feel like you've done that.
I have, because I always gotta figure out my strategy, like what's gonna go for me, and I don't mind talking. Once I get started, like I don't mind talking. I gotta sell you. Like, you're finna get, like, I'm not trying to walk away without selling me to you. Like you finna buy whatever I'm offering.
Okay.
You got to, like,
hustler.
You got to. So yeah, just the mood, the vibe, energy.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's why it's hard for me to bring that sad stuff out, because I want to bring that energy so much, and I don't feel like a lot of people really bringing that.
And you've been through a lot too, so it's like, why keep going back?
How many tracks you gonna want to hear about me talking about jail though?
One. Just tell your whole story in the one song, and that's it.
Exactly.
Let's not keep going. Let's not. Exactly. That's what, like, maybe, you know how you were talking about, like, what is it? Prioritizing the songs or whatever. Make like the very last song, kind of like when Drake did March 14th. It was about his son. Right. But the rest of the album was like, you know.
So you got to fit it in, like if you want that type, or you just separate. I just rather separate the styles of the songs, because I don't plan on doing that many songs. Like I think Tory Lanez just dropped like a album with like 17 songs and stuff.
No Tory Lanez here.
No Tory Lanez here? That's crazy. No. We don't even know the true story.
First off, I don't give a damn. Ain't no way she shot herself. Look, we talk about that later.
We don't even know if she got shot.
She did? You didn't see the video?
Okay, but even if she did get shot, we still don't know if it was him and like, or the situation.
I don't give a damn. Ain't no woman gonna go on live and sit there and come at. The way she was saying it, that's how
People like to say rape.
That's true. Shut up.
I'm open about like I told my girl, it's like I feel like Meg is the biggest artist for one, and she's a female.
Yeah.
Once she open her mouth, whether she's lying or not, it's hard for that. Like it's like Drake. If Drake opened his mouth, it's gonna be hard for anybody he opened his mouth about in the industry. So
I feel like if it didn't happen, Meg's already know what the G code is. She wouldn't have did that.
Everybody know about the G code, but I mean everybody go by it.
I feel like she would have. I don't feel like Meg would have bitched out like that.
I don't know her, so I can't.
I mean, I don't know Tory either, but Tory got short man problems, so.
And that's true too. I feel like he
gotta feel like a big dog. He's like 4'11".
Look, you feel me? The an interviewer.
Yeah.
And all that, you have to give it a try. Whether you dislike it or not, you gotta listen to it. Somebody said the whole album. Somebody said it's like the new age Usher Confessions, but the difference is Usher Confession was written by somebody. It was just
it?
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri wrote most of that.
Teach me something. What?
Yeah, of course, it just was at the right timing that he was going through what he was going through.
Yeah, with the new baby and stuff.
So
I'm so hurt.
So it's like something like that album is probably like 25%, 30% factual. Like that Usher one, but listen to this. I started listening to some of it. Just the first two songs, he talk about like, I hear it, and me knowing the person has a Scorpio, like, yeah, I hear it, and that's why it's hard for me to say like he for sure did it or the way that it's planned out to be.
We'll see.
And it's just fucked up. People so quick to cancel you out though, like.
You know what's crazy though, because I really like him on remixes. I really like Tory Lanez when he does collabs with Chris Brown and stuff. But this, I was just like, there's no way she's sitting there lying about this man shooting her.
Shit, they took Chris Brown back, and we know he beat somebody up.
First off, that was one time. Rihanna forgave him. We ain't gonna go there. It was one time.
Okay. What about the girl he was choking in Miami?
Okay, so look, I was battling with somebody about that too. And they were talking about how, first off, I think it looked like Chris was like goofing with her.
He was, but I'm just saying.
See, so everybody was like blowing it the fuck up.
Right.
Like she was probably, I've had my nigga do that to me where I'd be like talking shit playfully and he'll choke me and
But look, how crazy would it have been if she would have came out like, oh yeah, he was choking me.
Just like the girl
now she
in
could get
London,
that attention now.
The girl in London that said she raped him or he raped her and then came back and was like, oh, I was just lying.
Yeah, so it's like people do stuff like. You don't never know what the mind is.
I don't think Meg would do that though. I really don't. And I'm not saying
I'm not taking up for him. I'm gonna put that out there. Yeah. I'm not taking up for him. I just feel
I didn't believe it about Tory though, because I was just like, no, not
I want to know more on the inside. It's gonna come out. The hip hop, which I gotta understand, hip hop is so it's so like Big Lee. It's all on who you know, and she's closer to more Big Lee.
True.
That's why you gotta listen to it. She
fuck
Kylie. She's friends with fucking Jay-Z.
She's on the Rockefeller Records label.
Come on, like she's not even on the level. She's managed by them, like just the management.
Either
they're gonna get their money. It's about that time. She's the hottest right now.
Yeah, true.
She got shot. We gotta come back from this. Your team supposed to protect you from that stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that goes on, we have to figure out how we can make this an advantage. And guess what? Every advantage is a money advantage. So we don't know what it could be, what it need to be. He's from Canada. He's not even American. That's fucked up for him. Right. He's a male. That's fucked up for him. He's a black male. That's messed up. Then you're a Canadian. Like they don't want no Canadian but Drake right now. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But Tory's a dope rapper. He's a great artist. I give him all.
You like his old mixtapes, like the chick flicks, chick tapes and stuff.
Look, I just heard a song that him and Chris Brown did called "Duck from My Ex."
Yeah, I think that got to be like the newest stuff.
Like, I don't know. His album cover looked like the Brady Bunch with puppets.
Oh yeah, that was when he started getting. See, what I told my girl is, I'm like, bro, start getting cocky. You say he got the short man syndrome, so bro, start getting cocky and stuff. Mm-hmm. This brought him back to like that old Tory Lanez.
Oh, okay.
Like, swear it to you, I'm like. And I didn't even hear the whole thing, but yeah. Anyway,
one step at a time.
Yeah.
Right? Like
you'll get there. Though, I'm telling you, you're gonna get there. Like I have to say it. Like I'm like I gotta hear something. Okay. So the first two, if you get a chance, hear them too.
I will. I'm gonna. We'll see. Anyways, we're gonna move on to my gaming portion called Would You Rather. So, would you rather be funny or intelligent?
If I be intelligent, do I get to have like my wittiness?
No.
Damn.
You're boring.
Boring?
You're boring.
I gotta be funny. I'm not a total dummy though, right?
You're intelligent, I'll tell you that.
It's cool. I'll tell you, I gotta make, we need laughter. Like, laughter.
True.
A laugh a day keep the pain away. So I'll take laughter.
Okay.
Like, I'll be funny.
All right. So would you rather only be able to speak your mind or never speak at all?
Speak my mind.
At all times.
All
to
time.
Your girl, to your family.
Yeah, I do it now. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna tell you if you don't like it, you don't gotta be around me. You have options. So yeah, that's
okay.
it.
Would you rather lose your sense of touch or your sense of smell?
My sense of touch.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta be able to smell stuff. Stuff be stinky.
But what if you don't know?
You all that I need to know. Yeah, I need to know. I ain't lose my eyesight, so I can feel it soft. But I know that's soft. Like, you feel me? So that's cool though. I gotta have that. Like, I gotta have my smell.
I thought you would have been like, I'd rather lose my sense of smell. Okay, just kidding. All right, so that's it. I just usually do 3.
Okay.
So we're in a portion of the show where we're gonna take a shot, and King Doc gets to ask me. I say up to 3 questions, but
up to 3. I get to be the interviewer.
Yeah, just a little bit. So this week I bought rum from Captain Morgan.
I should ask her why she got rum.
First off, rum has always been my safe haven.
Yeah.
Okay. Rum is like my go-to. I just got put onto strawberry rum from what is that one with the coconut on there? Malibu.
I think it's good with mixed drinks. Don't get it wrong. Like,
yeah,
rum
definitely.
is for sure great with mixed drinks.
Oh, definitely. But I'm not mixing no drinks on here.
Right.
So I was going to, and then I was like, it's a lot of work.
I gotta check my notebook.
Okay.
Let me see.
I don't have my COVID-free shot glasses, so we're taking COVID-free red cup shots.
Red cup portion.
Yes. All that.
So can I ask you, when do you want me to start asking, man?
Whenever. We're going to do a shot. Okay. For sure. Thank you for coming onto the show. Everybody
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Let me see.
It's because it's warm.
It's not like, it's kind of smooth.
Yeah. If it was cold, it'd be so much better.
Fuck us up.
A little bit. You want to take another one? No, I'm sorry. Look.
Let me see. What do I want to ask? I told her I wasn't going to mess with her about her team.
Please don't, because the Broncos are
it's kind of sensitive.
They're playing right now.
So what's your biggest drive? Like, you feel me? Like,
to doing this?
To life. Like, what's your ultimate goal?
I want to have my own radio show.
Okay.
So I want to own my own radio station, kind of like on some Breakfast Club type shit.
Okay.
Charlemagne is like my spirit animal.
He's him.
I love him so much. Like just as a person, like I don't think he's cute or anything like that, but as a person who he is, he's really smart if you really listen to him.
Okay.
He just says some stupid ass shit sometimes.
He's an asshole. It's cool. But
you
need people like
and
that.
sometimes he says dumb shit. Like if you listen to Brilliant Idiots, he's for real like a dumb. Like he's funny though.
Okay.
But yeah, that and really like my kids, because my kids are always like, when are you gonna have your own show? You have your own show. So like they just kind of motivate me to keep going.
That's dope.
Yeah.
They got biggest supporters?
Well, yes. My daughter actually wants to do an episode.
Ooh.
But I told her, because she can sing.
You gotta have her on the show.
Man, look, so I watched her on TikTok, because I watch all her TikToks, because y'all. Okay? So I'll be watching her TikToks and stuff, and like she don't know that it's private until I put it out there. So I was watching one of them, which she got out there before me, which is crazy. And it's one of those where it's like a duet, but you're going back and forth singing different parts of the song.
Okay.
She sung a part. I said, am I tripping? She can sing. So she came back to, because I switched off with her dad, so she came back to me, and I said, you've been able to sing all this time? And she was like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, oh, we got to break you out then.
Get that hidden gem out there.
Yes, but she's so nervous. Like, she gets shy. But I told her, I said, one step at a time.
Well, when she get on your show, she got to break that shit.
Hopefully. I told her, I said, sing, because she loves, what is that? She loves Chris Brown, just like her mama. So she's always singing Chris Brown songs, but I'll catch her in the car and I'll just kind of like sit there and record while I'm driving. Don't do that, guys. But she can really sing. So I'm hoping some way, somehow, I can get her to start singing really, really soon.
So what's your what would you say be your will be like the ultimate vacation for you?
Ooh,
like this, you got a whole 3 days, just no phone bothering you, no nothing, just A vacation.
First off, that's really scary because I love taking my kids every fucking where.
Like, you can take, if that's a part of your vacation,
that is, saying, I can't.
You get to shut the world off though outside.
Yeah, and just have my kids. Yeah. Oh my God. So I was just talking to somebody about this. Who was I talking to? I forgot. Anyways, I really honestly, there's so many places. I want to go to Belize. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to the Philippines, but I want to take my kids with me. Like, right. I don't think there's ever a point where I'm like, I want to go on vacation. I want to go by myself. Like, because I want my kids to be able to explore and get to know other things while they're young instead of looking up on the internet like I did. Like, I drove back and forth to Alabama, so I got to see the southern part of the states, but to be able to go to Jamaica and all this stuff, like, my birthday's coming up, and I'm like, yeah, I want to go to Miami, but I'm like, I want my kids to experience this too. So, but the one place though I want to go to for real is Belize. I want to see Belize real.
I want to go to like Bora Bora. That's like on my list. That's top on my list.
My brother went there for his honeymoon.
My brother went there for his birthday, and I was just looking at the video. I was like, oh my God.
And there's no service out there. It's just hella pretty. Like, yeah.
I just know that that's one of them, like, I need to be there.
Yes. Soon. So. You know what's crazy, though? The other day, we were talking about how big the world is, and I was telling the guys and a couple of the girls here that I want to go to the Bermuda Triangle. Because I don't believe in it. I don't believe that you'll get lost. I believe
just
that it's
automatically get lost going there. Huh?
Yeah, like people are like, because I've heard like the Bermuda Triangle is because of the 3 islands that sit in a triangle mode or shape, and they just say that for whatever fucking reason, I guess, to help build what is it called? Build out of towners to come and stuff, like clients or whatever. And that's what I want to do. I want to take a ship that goes there, because there's one that's supposed to go by there and then go to Jamaica off of the coast of Miami, but I want to go to the Bermuda Triangle. Like, I want to be able to fly through or drive through, you know, have my live on, record it for the people so they can see what it is.
This is real.
Yeah, this is real. Lost. Right, I'm still here, I'll come back, you know, but
that's dope.
That'll be one of those when I feel like dying type of things. Just in case. Right. Just like, in case I don't come back. Like, I did everything I want. I'm about to see the Bermuda Triangle.
Just in case. Like,
just in case it does happen.
That's when you do your day-to-day video log.
Exactly. I'll be there for 4 days and the last day.
Find it.
Exactly.
But if somebody find it, won't that mean they lost too or something?
I feel, see, that's what somebody else was saying. They were like, if you go on the boat and you go live, who the fuck gonna retrieve the video? I said, maybe live? I don't know. Like, are they gonna keep it on there?
I mean, everybody know where to find you, but are they gonna be bold enough to go?
Exactly. Who gonna come find me? I hope it's like one of those where you go into a different dimension type of things and you like see the past. Like,
that'd be dope.
I've been watching a lot of shows.
That'd be dope.
I want to do that. So, anything else you want to give? Any advice to the people trying to get out and do what you do? Because you're very, very fucking insightful, and I really forgot how old you were until like right now. So, yes.
Just turn your negative to a positive, man. Don't dwell on nothing negative. Yes. You know what I mean? I talk to people every day. Like, I should have been a psychologist. Like, I literally talk to people every day, and just, I'm a good listener.
Okay.
I hate it, but I'm a good listener. No, deadass, I'm a listen. But the problem with me is a lot of people don't want to really hear it. Once you're able to face what you like, the real, then you're going to be excellent. So just find a plan for number one. Just find a plan. Don't say you just want to do something. Don't say you want to do something and get to pitching it to people.
Yeah.
And then when somebody come to you with like, well, what are you gonna do if this happened?
Yeah.
Don't call them a hater.
Yeah.
Because you should think about that. Now that's something to think about. Like, you know what I mean? Because I told my mom I'm finna do everything independent. She's like, what about insurance? I said, thought you need a job just to get insurance? No.
Right.
You can get insurance, and then you can also set your business up, and your business can get insurance. So you just gotta know what a plan you know. You know what I mean? Whether it's a small plant that becomes big, you have to plant that seed, because I don't know what plant grew just here without no seed and no attention to it and not knowing. You have to know. Okay. You know, when you plant that seed, you know, like in 7 days, I'm going to get a speckle. Okay. In this amount of time, I'm going to get this. So you have to have a goal. Okay. You have to. And I feel like you can start with a weekly one. What you going to get done within a week, what you want to see done in a week, whether it's homework, I need to get this much done. If you're a writer, I need to at least start writing 3 songs a week. Okay. Whatever it is, you have to give yourself a plan and stick to it. You have to.
Stick to your blueprint.
Yeah, without no blueprint, you can't build.
True. Man, let me tell you how many times I tried to do this show without a blueprint. Okay.
It's everywhere, right?
Right. Like it does not work without a plan for sure. So
at all. And everybody got to be, and anybody involved with your plan.
Yes.
You have to know how to cut those off the sign of like weakness, like meaning like at the sign of somebody's not on no pay shit. You're like, oh, I'm the boss. At the sign that you feel like a person not honestly, genuinely there to support you in your situation, no matter how it is, cut them off. On that note, not cut them off from life, just cut them off on that note. Why? Because you don't never want to get into it with somebody off of your belief because you feel strong about your beliefs.
True.
And you're ready to argue that down. At least I am.
Yeah.
So you know, just stick to your plan and cut those off who just lingering and leeches and stuff.
Shot out hit me too.
It hit me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just feel like that's the number one thing.
Okay.
Plan, the blueprint, and build.
Okay.
And you can always have multiple plans.
See, this is why y'all gotta listen to Motivational Mondays.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes, please do.
Have to.
We'll have all the links down below. Thank you so much for coming. Season 2. Season 2, guys, like, we here. Like, this is crazy for me. Yeah. So, I just want to say thank you guys again for tuning in.
Got a whole season 2.
A whole season 2. And you know what? I'm so many episodes in. It's crazy. Like, this is all pre-recorded, guys, but I'm so many episodes in, and like I feel like okay, I can already start for season 3. So
see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I'm
you
here.
Have 2021 in the bag, like.
Thank you. I just gotta start making money off of this. So
it's a time.
One step at a time. We'll get there. Sponsor me.
I gotta be on the radio with you though for sure.
Hell yeah, you Ace Jay for sure. Cause Jay.
I thought was both on there.
Yes, all of y'all, like everybody that just helped me out, brought everybody to me. Like Jay did a lot of work. He was reposting and tagging, and so Jay, you my dog. So anywho, thank you guys for tuning in to Open Book with CC Season 2. We out.